And they are going for the Ornn, so even more eggs in the Viper basket, I feel like. The ornaments going to be passed over to him.
And with the Xin Zhao locked in instead of the Trundle, they could do this. As it's been such a long time, we've been watching him in that video as Doc Doms of Velios. Okay, that's time for a zoom. As this guy, like, I remember, what was it? It was like Worlds a couple of years back. Dracos just really having a great time commentating.
The Alistair will just get picked into it, not too much of a surprise, especially in the Nautilus. But the Nautilus as well makes a lot of sense. You know, we talked about the Vi not being picked up. Nautilus has that point and click CC as an answer. Yeah.
But it was one of the most fun times when a lot of our players came back from China. As I'm just going to have to hold that thought because Zeker's going to have to flash here at level 1.
You know what? I don't trust you. Then the next day it happens, and you're like, well, cool.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just RNG.
No, they actually play in the LPL.
Oh dear. Bellows Breath actually avoided really nicely here as Perfect slowing Zeus down. Doesn't have that Flame Spitter back, but playing out this matchup quite well. But on the edge here for both of these top laners. Yeah, this is Dr. Amphelios, guys. 30-17. The guy's pretty good. And remember, he didn't play for teams that did much winning, right? Like, even when he was on DK, like, not opting in to that swap. And so now maybe Perfect could be in a little bit of trouble because we can see Zeus was waiting in the brush. Viper now moving up. A flash is going to have to be burned here, and there it goes. So it's not officially.
Isn't that like I'm sure there's...
Oh, well, that's a flash to come on forward. Wei, really good use of the passive there to stop that headbutt from moving Perfect back.
No, it isn't. I'm sure there's a specific word for when it sounds like it. It's
Chat,
a thing.
Is it a thing? Let us know. Viper is taking a little bit of damage here. Well, Peanut is going to at least move in. There's the wall being put down as Viper could be in a little bit of trouble. Delight's running the wrong way, only level 5 as BDD flashes. Teleport in though from Zeus as Delight is down solo. First blood goes to Doctom. Equalizer goes to Narnia though, and that means that now Viper is able to get one back. Wei gonna be the next one, and it's a double kill for the Yunara. It is an absolute disaster after it looked great for KT.
Level 6 untouched that entire time.
Yeah, amazingly done. And now, Perfect, nice little walk around there to avoid Zeus, and that will get him to safety. Well, yeah, okay, thanks G-Sun. Okay, we don't like the socks idea.
Okay, socks is not approved. This is the first time we've had an idea not approved, so that means they love tempo vibes.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. So do KT as they take themselves a double dragon here. There's the exhaust onto Peanut. Double knockups come through his way. Welcome back to the LCK, my friend, but they are going to be able to trade for Delight as well. Zeka now looking for a rune prison. Connects it there onto Peanut. Perfect, sorry, who just wants to get out. And they'll be able to do so as BDD just shows them the wall. Says we are done. Hex gates to come through as it's a Hextech Soul this game. Blastcone will be able to get Zeus in here. There is a turret still available. Yeah, okay.
This is vibing.
Yep. Wait, just going to be able to hook him up. Connects the anchor there, but the ram is now going to come down. Flashes out of the way as he isn't then able to activate the ultimate, as now Peanut just getting smashed around. Cuz with the ulti, able to keep himself alive as Doctom walking back into the fray. Seismic Shove is so good as both of the supports just come back to die again. They are speedrunning to as many deaths as possible. It's not aiming, well, we're judging every single build. I'm like, are you sure Blade of the Ruin King on a non-hit champion's a good idea? As, all right, the ram gonna come on through as, yeah, perfect. You can see that equalizer. That wasn't for the fight. That was...
It upgrades your laser damage. He doesn't have that yet. The Dragon's being started. They're gonna have to set up for a fight.
I mean,
Peanut's flanking.
This is double dragon. The KT has, so this will be soul point as the ram's gonna come down. That's a single knockup, and Zeus is just in amongst it. They're looking to try and take down Doctom, but he is able to stay alive, and Perfect takes out Zeka. Peanut is spinning. For some reason, And now the wall comes down. Peanut with that clone, and BDD knows exactly what's going on. He's read him like a book, of course, from the King's Own days. Knows exactly what he's doing. As we were thinking about a Hexgate option, as KT not going to be able to get Cuz in there. And they lose the Dragon here as the fight likely split up. Still, Perfect going to be moving in. They do get the information that this Otacon is going to be taken. Zeus on a decent flank angle as well. They're clearing out as much vision as they possibly can. Now the ramp comes in as Delight with the ultimate already popped. The equalizer is down on top of Viper as Peanut and Viper are committing to this Otacon, which will be taken, but Delight is going to be sacrificed. Down goes Zeka as well. It's a double kill for the Aphelios towards this Baron to try and trade it, but it's way too slow. As the Dragon is already gone, now Wei is moving in, finds an anchor. As the Baron down to 50%, HLE, are you turning or are you burning or are you leaving? With the fact that, you know, Delight can go in, start fight, Cyclone on top of it. There is, speaking of the Cyclone, but it's on to Cuz, and he's so durable, has the ulti already. The equalizer placement, kind of fantastic. The double shove connects as Wei flashes over, but then Cuz has to immediately get out. Wei's just on his own. Double knockups, gorgeous there from Zeus, and they've taken down 2 already. Doctom trying to do the damage. Viper says, nope, you are not allowed to do that. And HLE destroy 2, and now they'll take the Baron. And HLE just took the opportunity to take them down. The ebbs and flows.
Okay, one thing I want to look out for here is who hit the blast cone that forced Viper's flash. Zeka ends up getting chunked in really close. He ends up getting really punished, has to flash out. But then Viper... Zeka! That was Zeka!
No!
Oh, I saw that, Zeka. Yeah, instantly forced Viper's flash there. I was like, someone did it. Yeah. And make sure you get that. Do not let them get Soul.
Well, remember, this is also a Weaver's Wall opportunity for BDD, so he can split up this fight. In goes the Ornn, but Zeus is just getting cooked. The knockup's gorgeous. Wei's going to be traded, but Doctom, can he stay alive? The knockup, so good! And they do manage to take him down, but Viper is chasing out Cuz. He gets into melee range, finds the knockup, and now Cuz is just running away. He's back in! The barrier is enough to save him! But my God, that was way closer than it had any right to be, and it's Hextech Soul for KT. I didn't even see it when it happened. It was a 2 for 2 as well, I guess. All right, we're walling. There's a side shovel, the bouncy castle. That was very, very cute. Depth charge still up and available here as the equalizer. Delight has to walk the awkward way. Great knockup, speaking of way, but it's even better on the side of Zeus still. Doctom has so many hurricanes. Oh my goodness, manages to snipe down the rise, but it's the Viper show in the end. And HLE, just an ace play. Because I just feel like they didn't deal with Viper, and he killed them all.
Yeah, so the CC initially comes in onto Zeka. The stasis almost backfires, but the flash isn't for, you know, you look at the predict from where to come in, and then he starts off with his ult onto Viper. But this ult from Zeus is the big setup, and then the shred comes through.
Oh my God, he's just walking at them.
The Yunara plus Rise just blend there.
Oh, that's a cheeky ward.
Delight has TP as well. He's coming too.
Yep, double teleports are coming on in here as Delight.
There he is.
All the way behind them. But Doctom is at full health. Delight does make his way in. The knockup doesn't hit the Aphelios, but will it even matter? He finds a huge Moonlight Vigil as Peanut gets on top of him, but does go down. But the same can be said for the rest of KT as Doctom was pushed out of the fight, and Viper is too big.
Again, the front line of KT just can't really hold up to this damage in comparison. Well, the BDD! What BDD? Cancel it!
Oh my God! Delight now has Zeke's upgraded.
Oh man.
So it's Zeke's Harbinger, maybe it's Zeke's Asmodan. All right, the Ram is going to come on through here, but so's the wall. And our buttons. They were pressed. Oh, great shove there onto Delight. Slowed down by the Hextech Soul, which is still there. It's a thing KT has. Oh dear, this cow is well and truly out of the paddock. And BDD is pretty squishy. Cuz down to 50%.
They don't know there he is!
The cow comes in, he flashes on top of Doctom, and pop goes the Aphelios! The equalizer this time is decently placed, but it does not matter. Viper is still alive. The Realm Warp, he walks out of it. I like that idea. And HLE, it has been a masterclass in how to be better in team fights every single time.
This underfed Rumble, there's nothing you can do, buddy.
Yeah, well, Ram is... All right, well, HLE gonna take down the Nexus. There is game number 1. Hextech soul be damned. Oh man, I love Zeus. I love that guy so much.
땡겨서 보는 게 나을 때, 여기 땡겨서 가자. 천천히 나오는 거 어때? 여기서 보는 게 나을 때. 여기서 보는 게 나을 것 같아. 하는 거 좋고. 보자. 앞에. 앞에 놓고. 달려. 나와봐, 너. 달려.